Okay, how to work on neuromuscular development for the lower body. Basically what we're doing is trying to get a connection from your muscle to your brain and from your brain back to your muscle. We're working on trying to learn how to flex each one of these muscles and how to feel as each one of these muscles are actually working whenever we're doing the movement. So we're going to start off with the hip flexors. The hip flexors are right here in front of your leg and right here below your waistband. And what the hip flexors do is they bring your leg forward. So what I want you to do is you can put your finger on it, you can touch it to make sure it's working, but basically what you want to do is you want to try to flex up. You can do this sitting or you can do this standing, it's up to you. But you want to work on getting those muscles tight so that you actually feel what muscles you're using. The next muscles are the glutes. The glutes are basically your butt, and what you're going to do is you're just going to extend your leg so they extend back. So you want to feel them tighten up as you extend back. So you can hold that for a second or two, and again touch it, feel it, make sure you know what you're doing whenever you're doing it. The quads or the quadriceps or the front part of the leg, this basically extends the leg out in front of you. So what you're going to do is you're just going to extend the leg out, and this top part of your leg is going to flex. So again, just touch it and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to, and make sure that you're feeling a good squeeze whenever you do that. The hamstrings are on the back side of your leg. Now you're going to pull your heel to your butt, and that's going to flex the back side of your leg, which is your hamstrings. Again, just pull the heel to your butt and squeeze. Your calves are on the back side of your leg. Basically what they do is they flex the toe, so they point the toe down. So whenever you point the toe down or you stand up on your toes, that's flexing your calves. So by extending the toe out, you can flex this muscle. If you can't really feel it too well, again, touch it or feel it. Make sure you know what you're doing. And the anterior tibialis is the opposite of the calf muscle. It's right here on the front. And that's going to pull your toe back towards your shin, flexing this muscle right here. So just pull that toe back and watch it flex. Then we got the inner thigh. The inner thigh on the inside of your leg. And basically what that does is it pulls your leg to the inside. So you want to be able to squeeze those legs together. And you can do one at a time or you can do both at the same time. Okay? The outer thigh is on the outside. And basically what you're doing is, again, you're working more of the glutes and kind of a combination of muscles with this outer thigh. So you're bringing the leg out. Okay, and you can hold that position. You can also do this laying on your side or on your back. Laying down, it doesn't really matter as long as you're doing this exact movement with your leg extending out. The next is the ab crunch. So basically what you're doing is you're taking your chest or your upper rib cage to your hips. Okay, so rather than kind of whenever you tighten your stomach, you don't want to suck in. We want to flex. So we want to take this upper rib cage down towards our hips. So it's almost like you're doubling over. Okay, these muscles will tighten and pop out. Okay, then we got the lower back. The lower back is an extension going back this way. The extension is actually going to flex the lower back. So you want to feel this lower back tighten up as you extend back and work on squeezing the muscle as you're actually going through that range of motion. Then we have the side crunch for the side part of your abs. And you can take your elbow like this, and we're just going to squeeze down, and you should feel a nice tight pull right through the side of through your stomach. Just tighten on the side, and we can do the other side, but feel it, make sure it's working. Okay, and that's how you go through the neuromuscular development for the lower body.